It seems DJI have launched yet another version of their Fly app 1.4.12, and this is version or build 1425. And basically, to cut long story short, to save you all the trouble, I would just strongly recommend that you don't even bother entertaining it. This version is for Android, and the reason why I'm doing this video is very simply because, as you may or may not already know, this version of 1.4.12 and over the previous builds have caused a few problems when it comes to the DJI Mini 2. Now, this Mini 2, I've been out and flown to date just to test the iOS version, and you know, if you are watching this, for some reason I could not get my LED light to work. Some of you have actually commented on the iOS version to say your light is working fine, but for me, mine just very simply wasn't. To the point where I actually questioned myself and thought, you know, is there a problem with my LED light? So I have just installed an older Android version, the 1.85 beta, and I can confirm the light is working absolutely fine as it should. Okay, so yeah, the reason for this is very simply because, as you may well know, the DJI Fly app controls the DJI Mini SE, the Mavic Mini, the Mini 2, the Mavic Air 2 and the Air 2S. I don't really count the DJI FPV because that looks slightly differently, but ultimately this is the app that controls a hell of a number of DJI's drones. Now, over the countless testing I've done over the past few days, I have come to establish that this app version doesn't really work very well for the DJI Mini 2. The LED light doesn't work. There was a problem resetting the advanced gimbal settings and the aircraft's yaw speed and smoothness. There is no video and photo cache to your phone, amongst other things. Of course, if you are familiar with the channel, I have covered all of these, and again, I'm not going to mention, I'll go through it all in more detail, but you can watch one of my videos where I've covered everything in the video description below. But yeah, basically, cut long story short, DJI have launched this version, this 1425 build of the app, and well, quite frankly, I've tested it and I've done a little play, and I won't keep it for too long because, quite frankly, nothing's changed. The LED light still doesn't work, there's still no video cache or photo cache to the device, and the parameters still don't reset. Whether the battery issue is fixed, in terms of the battery indicator not showing correctly at some points, I cannot test that yet because I've not gone out for a flight, but quite frankly, there's absolutely zero point me actually even bothering to go out and do a flight with the DJI Mini 2 if I already know that on the bench those additional features that I've just mentioned are still not working correctly, so there's kind of no point. So if you do happen to update to this and want to roll back, or if you're not aware of what I have done, or if you are a first-time viewer to this channel, just be aware that I have hosted all of the Android APKs right back to the beginning when the DJI Mini 2 first came out, and I've hosted them all on my Google Drive, and there is a link to that in the video description. So basically, if you want to roll back to an older Android version, you can do that. You're probably going to see on social media that this version is here, but I'm telling you that I cannot see any difference. If you can, please do let me know, but I've thoroughly had a good look and tested the features we know that are broken, and they don't seem to be fixed whatsoever. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon.